Good morning and welcome to Monday's Intention. So we're going to start today holding ourselves inside our heart and allowing for our true and natural selves to align inside, right up and down our core. Just feeling the energies align, feeling what does that feel like in our bodies? Kind of being like very comfortable in our skins. Being inside our bodies, being strong at our core. And by strong, I mean peaceful. And so let's do this intention and find that place and then create our reality from it. Okay, so we're going to sit or lie down with our eyes closed for half an hour or so. Not be disturbed. If you can find that place, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with some beautiful, deep, slow breaths. And take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All of your cares and concerns dissolve and float away. And they won't be bothering you for about half an hour or so. And take the next breath in. Fill your belly up full. And this time, when you exhale, I'd like you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. And now we're going to pay attention to the body. See that it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could bring your awareness down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Our body is a beautiful tool. It's like a puppy dog that wants to please its master. But sometimes you need to speak to it directly and ask it. And now I want you to feel your energy in your feet flowing outwards into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we bring our attention to the ankles and the shins and the calves and the knees, everything relaxing. Every part of our body that we touch on automatically just starts to realign into its natural, perfect, healthy balance. Any inflammation in the body disappears. And we just bring our attention up to the upper legs now, and the buttocks and the hips and the pelvic area. Feel everything loosen. We focus on the inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then let's bring our attention up to the skin of our scalp. Sometimes tension can hidey hole here. Release any tension that's up there, almost as if your ears could wiggle. And then we focus on the jaw and we allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. And all of our facial muscles simply melt into the most perfect relaxation. And our eyelids, we manage to get them to soften a few extra degrees. And we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do on our behalf all the time. We're actually going to invite our mind to have a seat on the couch right now and just chillax while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for now. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. They can be overwhelming and fast at times. We're going to ask the elements today to deal with our thoughts. They're great helpers. So I want to start with fire, and we can use the sun. The sun is a great fire itself. And see that anything that you need to release or let go of, any negative patterns or thoughts, just burn up in the sun. The fire is the great purifier, and you can be reborn again from the ashes. Then let's use the element of water to come in and quench us, replenish us. Water is a great element for dealing with our thoughts because it's a natural retainer of memory. And so you can let go into the flow, whether it be a river or the raindrops, gravity taking the raindrops from the sky onto your body and into the earth. And allow the water to cleanse you, help pull away anything you would like to release at this time, any negative feelings, any energies. Then we move to the element of air, and it helps take away the final bits that are clinging to you that you'd like to release. The wind blows away any stories or patterns that you're hanging on to and allow for the truth to be exposed, which is what we want. We want to live in truth. And then we use the element of earth finally to help us. The final stages between gravity and the metallic magnetic components, minerals in the earth, pulling down to it and holding to it anything that we wish to release. Any tension. And now we can deal with our thoughts because they're slower. And we can just let them go on their journeys without getting engaged. If we do get caught on a thought that takes us for a ride where we're without our consent, we find ourselves on this wild ride and we recognize it. As soon as we realize it, we can just gently bring ourselves back to the present moment. Just let it go and come back to the present moment, what you're doing. That's all it is, just simply bringing ourselves back, recognizing, coming back. And now let's take the journey from our head space to our chest cavity where our heart resides. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally, so feel the smooth grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. And hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy, the lightness as you're gliding down the staircase. And as you arrive on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice, is there anything in front of your heart? Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, maybe a wall has been built. This is normal and natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. What I'd like you to realize is that this is your heart. You have a full access VIP backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert, your heart. So let's go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit. Brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light bodies. So I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. So I'd like you to experience this. What color are you? And then you look up and you see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is total connection. And that's what we want. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with that flow. And you don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home. It's quite common, of belonging. And at some point, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, one consciousness, one light, all part of the same pie. Slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this Nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. Because we can. So go ahead and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having. in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I'd like you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start with health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your mental body's full of clarity, your emotional body's balanced, and your energetic body's filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. And anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. Like feeling this invigoration right now, as if effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to include your friends and family. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces too. And then include your community, and then the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. Just a matter of sending our energy out with this intention. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's leftovers for comforts, so maybe we could travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so we're being fulfilled on many levels when we're following our path. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay. Don't worry. We're going to generate some feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now see yourself going to bed at the end of your day, being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. And we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we are living on a planet free of pollution, living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potentials together, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And this has already happened. It is done. So say we all. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this amazing existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in playing, in laughter. I'm sensing all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. Lots of rejoicing. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces, watching the lights behind their eyes. It's so beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one, at least that everybody is feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency, energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, this all falls away. And we naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the worry and tension and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders to transform in the atmosphere above us into something that's more in alignment with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion, sensing all the connections cleansing, clearing, communication opening up. It's just a fabulous atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are, in your beautiful reality. Whether you're out cooling off in a nice freshwater lake or the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're having a picnic with your family, marveling at their glowing faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive. If you're out bombing down a mountain on your mountain bike with a cool breeze on your cheek, wherever you are, whatever you're doing in your reality, just stop right now in your shoes and look at all the beauty surrounding you, all the natural beauty, all the man-made beauty, and just drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy from the universe that loves and supports us at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And now I'd like to connect with gratitude just a little bit before we finish. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all the lessons I've learned. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. Most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, healing, energy, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I want you to take this entire beautiful reality that you've created and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the Dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a very large breath in. We're going to build up that energy ball. And when we exhale, we're going to release and share that with the world. Here we go. Feel the waves encircling the globe, causing all the other like energy out there to light up in response, magnify, creating a big, beautiful cloud of love and peace around the world. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with light and love, healing energy. Good job. Now we're going to wiggle our fingers and toes, come back into our bodies proper. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit too. Come right back into your body. When you feel you're ready, also come back into the room or your space, open your eyes. And just notice how you're feeling right now. If you're feeling relaxed, at peace, healed, powerful, having a bunch of insights, that's great. Know that you can come back to this state of being with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice. Eventually, we won't have to put any effort into it. We become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we truly are, creating the reality of our choosing around us because we are that powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together exponentially by magnitude. So thank you for joining me in these intentions, whether it's live or recorded, it's all works, all good. And see if you can try it today. If you've been doing this for a little while, give it a shot. See if you can bring everything back at any time today with a single conscious breath of intention. And then just before you go to bed, and go to sleep and dream at night, do one last one and see what that does for your dream life. So have a most gorgeous holiday Monday if you're in Canada. And we'll see you again tomorrow for the next intention.